Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of Citizen Sleeper 2. We are back in the Starward belt for Starward Vector, and we are kind of in the middle of this because the next part already started without me, wanting it to start in the previous episode. So I cut it there. I'm starting it now. Hi everybody, welcome back. We're continuing episode 3, I think. Anyway, let me reread this. Seraphine wakes you gently. Sleeper, we are out of time. He checks the door and to the bunks, and you hear a faint banging in the corridor beyond. He turns back and meets your eye. They're here. What do you mean? Lane. Seraphine hisses out the name. Lane. Or at least his hunters. They've locked the ship into the station. Seraphine grimaces. We can't release the docking bridge. Our credentials are being refused. We're trapped. A sudden banging echoes through the ship. Seraphine looks away towards the source of the sound. I don't know if they know we're here, but they certainly want to get in. He shakes his head. I reckon we have minutes before they get out the cutting torch. What do we do? The feed lines are a bust. They aren't going to happen now. Our best chance is to burn out of here as fast as we can and hope our drift takes us to the station when we run out of fuel. He sighs. At least we might live a few more cycles before we starve. Problem is, we need to release the lock Hexport has on us. Otherwise, we aren't going anywhere. Seraphine looks down. And I need to pilot the ship. So what I'm saying is, what do we do? I have to release the lock. Exactly. I'm sorry, Sleeper. He gives you a dark look. There are some big manual release levers inside the docking bridge itself, but to get them, you are going to have to go out through the airlock. He swallows hard. And once you do that, you will need to get back in as the docking bridge releases. He grimaces. If you mess it up, you are likely to be sent spinning into the black. That's our only choice? Apart from coming out with our hands on our heads, yeah, that's our only choice. You know what? There's nothing else to be said. Time is up. And this is what it has to come down to. I'll be on the controls, waiting. Seraphine gives you a nervous look. The moment you're back in the airlock, I'll burn hard. What fuel? He clasps you by both your shoulders and looks you in the eye. Then, without saying anything, he releases you and glides out of the room. You drift down the airlock as quietly as you can, slipping into the suit for protection. At least you think as you secure the seals, you don't need to breathe. The banging subsides, and you hope the hunters have left, even though you know this is only the quiet before the storm. You take a moment waiting inside the airlock as it cycles. The second the exterior door begins to open, you go. As you dash out of the airlock, the scene in front of you appears as if it's slow motion. You see two figures a little way down the docking bridge wearing dark spacesuits, a canister being carried between them. Meanwhile, floating between you and them is a heavy-duty cutting torch, knocked spinning by the opening airlock door. You see the release levers in yellow hazard stripe just beyond hunters. You know you are lucky, and you know you only have a moment to make your move. Engage. Rush the levers? No. Cut the bridge. Engineer. I am a bridge cutter. Neutral outcome. God damn it! Why is it neutral? God damn it! I wish I could save scan this. 30 seconds in, and I'm swearing. You change the plan, ignoring the levers, and instead reach out for the heavy-duty torch. Your fingers grasp the handle, and in one swift move, you ignite it and run it along the edge of the bridge. The frame of the docking bridge glows white-hot, releasing globular sparks into the air. You push the torch harder, knowing you have little time. Because if I get a positive, I'll probably get something beneficial. As the bridge shudders and twists, the frame melting away, you feel the fizz of projectiles slicing through the air around you. The hunters are firing. A scream blocks out all sound, and you feel an urgent pull tugging you away from the ship. The tunnel bends sickeningly and then comes apart. You're close enough to the ship that you manage to kick back away from the twisting storm of debris that the tunnel becomes. You see the dark suits of the hunters among it, retreating towards the station's side airlock. But as they do, a hail of projectiles slices across the void from their direction. You have no time to react. One of your dice has broken due to it losing all its dice health. Broken dice can be repaired at the rig at the cost of the workshop, and the workshop is available. So they shot me and they broke a dice, because if I didn't fail, if I got positive instead of neutral result, I would have... I'm starving also. Great. I would have, done something. Jesus, fucking lost the dice. You are carried backwards by the hunter's stun rounds, their impact shutting off whole sections of your frame. You spin towards the open airlock. Your vision flashes with warning sigils, and you feel a distant throbbing pain. The final faint things you feel before you lose consciousness are the impact of your body against the interior wall of the airlock, the hiss of the cycling system, and the heavy weight of the ship in full burn. Did we just left Junie? I'm starving. I lost all dice, I guess. I don't know. What the... Seraphine's quiet question wakes you from your haze as the rig cuts across the belt. You try to move and feel a wave of flickering pain pass through your body. You flinch and steady your nerves. You find yourself strapped into a seat in the cockpit. I have no idea at this point. Like, I knew stuff happening while I was from the demo, but I have no idea what's happening now. Seraphine doesn't seem to have noticed you are awake. You open your mouth to speak, but no words come out. There is a crackle of noise that echoes through the ship's comms. Seraphine is glancing nervously at his console. Something has him spooked. Sleeper. The voice as distorted as it is cuts through you. Lane. I know you are there. A hissing pause. You are slipping away. A squawk of noise. No, you're slipping away. A squawk of noise. But we can't have that. You don't understand why Seraphine isn't reacting to the sound of Lane's voice. Then you realize he can't hear it. The voice is in your head. I take this personally, Sleeper. A sharp intake of breath. After all my investment, all my care expended upon you, this is how you repay me. I see a little something glinting out there, Lane continues. Could that be you? You don't move, you don't breathe. All you hear is Lane's voice. Something shifts in you, a sudden impetus, a will to move that is not your own. You unclip from your restraint, drifting forward towards Seraphine. I'm gonna strangle him or something. I'm gonna be being controlled. Seraphine looks over his shoulder and sees you. You are up? You're up? He looks surprised. Take it slow, alright? There is a transmission coming out of Hexport, some kind of evac order. He turns back to his console. Let me check this. You keep moving forward. Something isn't right. You don't feel right. The numbness grows in your body, your fingers flexing without your input. You reach out towards Seraphine. No, not you. Something reaches out to Seraphine through you. He turns again to see you reaching for him, grasping at his neck. Attention flickers in his eyes. Fear. A hissing silence, then the rumbling blast. All at once the rig screams, systems seizing in electronic paralysis. All at once the rig shifts, carried on some shockwave of light. Pain, then darkness. So did I kill him and I'm the only one drifting on this ship? For untold years? Oh, I have glitch dice. Vast and dark interior, unknown. Voices echo warmly through your mind. You can't quite make out what is being said, and any attempt to focus causes a growing flare of pain. So you let them fill the air, undefinable and soft. You are floating, and so you cannot yet feel your body or its weight. The feeling is pleasant, soothing, and yet the moment you realize this, it begins to fade. Pain shoots through your system, a reminder of the terrible damage you have suffered. It is bright, white hot for a moment, and then it is gone. Did somebody shoot at the rig? Something spasms in your fingers, and you flick it away. A sensation crosses the sole of your foot, and you kick your leg. A weight settles itself in your chest. You are awake. You open your eyes to light playing across a surface pattern with stained cushioning. You are alone. The voice is replaced by the hum of air cycling, the distant clank of maintenance systems. You are alone, and this is not your ship. You jerk upwards against the straps that hold you loosely to the berth, suddenly confronted with the last things you remember. An overwhelming numbness, and below it, an insipid animating force creeping through your mind. You pull at the straps and free yourself, floating into the small habitation room, cushioned and warmed, your mind racing. What happened? You search back and remember only Seraphine's shouts, the sudden acceleration of the rig, and the darkness, and a chill runs through you. Cold light fills the room, and you float over to the dark square of the window. You see stars, the bright pinpricks of drive trails and skeletal docking bridges. This is a station. Are we on the eye? Oh wait, the rig is there. How is the rig in one piece? A sudden hiss draws your attention to the door, which slides open with a puff of equalizing pressure. Bliss, troubled repair technician. Bliss. Wasn't Bliss in the first game? Was it Bliss's repair bay or something? Let me check. Let's see, characters. Can I see? No. Mr. Sleeper Ashton, Ski, Travels. Yeah, I remember well. Bliss was from the first game. Bliss workshop with the hub. I got his workshop when he left. A ship mechanic on the hub. Yeah. He had the his Bliss's workshop. Yeah, it was in the hub in the middle area. Relationship to Morty is alive. That's a girl actually. Morty's. Yeah. Bliss had a workshop. Mortis was the worker. Mortis took over Bliss's, and then Bliss left. Yes. Bliss the mechanic. Cheaper mechanic floating about in the hub section of Erin Zai. Her storyline is engaging, involved in blah. With time intensive, requiring lengthy waits between jobs. Yeah. She grew out hair. Cool. Yeah, I'm seeing the image. She kept the. No, maybe kept the trousers, kind of. They gave her a no look, basically full on. She reminds me of what was the name of the character from the new Voltron that was pretending to be and forgot. Never mind. Yeah, this is Bliss. I didn't know if we're gonna meet any of the old characters, but yeah, troubled repair technician, but this is a ship mechanic in the hub. Like, I'm betting this is her. Okay, this is cool. You actually meet some of the old characters. Nice. This is awesome. She also had deals with Sleeper, so she should be able to, understand what position we are in. The entering figure jumps as they see you are awake. You're up? They hesitate in the doorway. Where is Seraphine? Your friend, right? They laugh nervously. I'm not really sure. He headed out a while ago. I'm Bliss. They shrug, not sure of what to add. Your friend, Seraphine? Is out. Sorry, he brought you here. Here? Right. Are we in the Eye? That would be fucking hilarious. I don't think we are on the Eye. Right, they nod slowly. This is my room? They glance around. Not much, I know. We are in my repair bay, on the far spindle, if you know where that is. Far spindle, that also reminds me. In the belt? Yeah, they smile sympathetically. In the belt. They look around at the room again. Come on, let's go somewhere a little more comfortable. They hold out a hand. You're safe, don't worry. I've dealt with a sleeper before. You follow them out into the corridor, gliding behind them. They move with the ease of someone who was either born in Zero-G or has spent most of their life in it. Yep, that's Bliss. They guide you to an enclosed balcony where heavily scratched thick acrylic windows look out onto the chaotic-looking wet dock. At the center of the dock is the rig, scratched and worn, but still your ship. It's a reassuring sight. So, what happened? Your ship? Bliss pauses. You were lucky I heard your distress signal. You sense they are holding something back. I guess that expensive long-range array I was tricked into buying finally paid off. They laugh to themselves. Well, at least for someone. You were out cold when I got there and have been for all the cycles since. Your friend wasn't in great shape either, but he bounced back fast. Oh. Oh boy, I did the job on him. I'm sorry, bud. Sorry. Jesus, somebody's banging on the walls. I did a number on him. Fuck. Broken arm. Who knows what I did to his... Ow, because I was, I was imagining something happening and I was like, I flicked the arm off, like something was on my chest, it was pushed in the chest or something. I make a habit of doing that. Seraphine's voice makes you spin around. Good to see you're up. He can't suppress his smile. Glad to be back. Are you okay? He smiles. Don't start fussing over me, sleeper. I'm good. Your eyes fall on Seraphine's bandaged abdomen. He notices and pulls his jacket over the wound. Certainly looks better than when you came in. You should have seen. Bliss abruptly stops after Seraphine glares in their direction. Here. Seraphine pulls a few chits out of his pocket. Catch. He slings them over to Bliss. That's all I could get for now. Don't we have shit to sell? I have a lot of chits. Working in your condition? Seraphine sighs. Please, I'm fine. Bliss looks at you apologetically. I know what it looks like, but I'm sorry. I can't work for free. Keeping this place going is bad enough. I get it. Seraphine nods. We're just thankful you towed us in. We aren't freeloaders. Well, if I woke up earlier, I could have worked more. Bliss looks between the two of you. I'll let you two catch up. They turn to you. I'm glad you're awake. We were worried. They pat you on the shoulder and glide back down the corridor. With Bliss gone, silence descends on you and Seraphine. Both of you unsure what to say. Are you sure you're okay? Seraphine appears annoyed, but after a moment his expression softens. I'm surviving. He looks away. It's going to take a while to heal. That's what they tell me. No heavy lifting, etc., etc. He shrugs and flinches a little at pain. What do you remember? He looks at you with concern. A transmission. Seraphine looks out at the rig. He takes a breath, steeling himself for what he has to say. Export is... He clears his throat. It's gone. He flinches. What do you mean gone? It's gone. Seraphine catches your eye. Dropped off the map. No signals apart from one... No, I should read this differently. No signals apart... Dropped off the map. No signals apart from one sent from fleeing ships. He frowns. I don't know what happened. No one does. Okay, did Junie survive? Like, did fucking Junie survive? I need to know if she survived. And Flam, whatever, and Nia or whatever. I need to know if they survived, if they teamed up together and flew off Hexport. Jesus fuck, what happened to it? He frowns. I don't know what happened. No one does. Your mind skips, unable to focus on the information you have just been told. You think of the constant activity of the bends, the rumble of Factory Row, Karsten. Go on. Not them, I think about others. Also, well, we still didn't get the ship things. And so basically all the Hexport is demo. Not demo, all the Hexport is tutorial, basically. And now we're getting it with the game, because it got a glitch, and the glitch is glitching. Maybe I don't know which dice these are, so I need to use them, and, you know, I fuck myself up. By the time Bliss reached us, we had drifted out of range. They couldn't have seen it go up, but I saw, Slipper. Something exploded, white hot. He rubs his arms, suppressing a shiver. A moment later, the shockwave was on us. Oh, that's what crippled the rig and knocked me out. The rig was crippled. Engine kept firing, but guidance went offline, sending us arcing out across the belt. He drops hard inside. He drops a hand inside his jacket, pressing against the bandage on his side. I managed to get her under control, but not before we started spinning. My restraints came loose and you weren't even strapped in, so we both got scrambled. He smiles a weak smile. Felt like being trapped in an auto wash. He turns back to you. I'm impressed you made it, to be honest. Our flesh and blood human would have been smashed into pieces. He goes silent. The image a little too raw for him to continue. Could it be to do with us? Seraphim shrugs. Your guess is as good as mine, he squints. Would Lane do something like that? It doesn't make any sense. Utsubo is a gang. They run dark side. They don't go around blowing up stations. All anyone is seeing is debris and radiation. I picked up a lot of ship transponders before the rig went off. Maybe some people got out. He stops, unable to add anything more. You both float in silence for a moment. What now? Seraphim last week. One step at a time. You in a rush? We already owe Bliss for the work they did on the rig, and it isn't finished yet. A few more cycles, I've been told. Bliss won't hold us hostage, but I don't like to skip out without paying, even if we could get the rig started up. He rubs his necklace between his fingers. Bad karma. Beyond that, we need work, fuel, supplies, and we need to make sure you are okay. He counts off the issues on his fingers. After that, he shrugs. I haven't heard of anyone coming after us, and if they did, they'd have to come through Hexport, or what's left of it. He looks away. The far spindle is way out of Lane's territory, anyway. They call this bit of the belt the Wash, and the stations here run differently to dark side. So for now, we have some freedom. Seraphim says, freedom to go broke, starve, and get into even more trouble than this. In all honesty, I was hoping you might have some ideas. He pats you on the shoulder. I want to explore this place. The far spindle? There's plenty to see. This is a free station. No one faction holds control. So it's quite the circus. Just watch your step out there. Seraphim pauses and stares down. Look, Sleeper. He rubs his side. I'm not sure I can work right now. I just got kicked out of a salvage yard for passing out on the job. He looks away. Even with the pain meds, I've been able to scrape care up. I can fly, that's for sure. He stares obstinately at the rig. But you are going to need some crew if you want to do any serious work. He chews his lip. I'm sorry. Don't be. Seraphim. Thanks, Sleeper. He turns away. I'm going to take a rest on the rig. I'm wiped. You look out at the rig as he leaves, the warmth and softness of your waking moments now fleeing like a distant memory. Is this what you wanted? Freedom? A chance to work for yourself, not Lane? Well, here it is, with all the problems and complications you can imagine. And at what cost? Could Lane have wiped out Hexport just to try to end you? You shiver at the thought. But if not Lane, then who? Theories cloud your mind. Development. Could it have been Conway? A drone or mine drifting starward? Senate Stat, perhaps, with some plan to weaken the belt? Or a belt faction attempting to flip the board by intent or mistake? The belt had considered itself safe for the war, from the war brewing in the inner system, but now Hexport's loss will be felt all across the Starward belt. But what does that mean to you? Your needs are much more immediate, apparent. Those must come first. You run your hands along your body, feeling the marks and holes left by the hunter's weapons, and you know in that moment you have been irreparably damaged by the encounter. You realize these scars are reminders. You will not be caught like that again, you swear. You take a breath. Time to make a plan. Okay, I've become glitched! I'm glitching! Whatever. Okay, you have gained some glitch. Your current level of glitch is represented by the glitch clock in the right of your dice. You have a maximum of 6. Each level of glitch you gain will increase your chance of rolling a glitched dice. Each time you roll a glitched dice, you clear 1 level of glitch. Okay, so if I roll a glitched dice, I remove glitch, but something is gonna give me glitch. Okay. A glitched dice has 80% chance of a negative outcome when used and 20% of a positive outcome. So I'm risking a lot if I even try this dice, like really a lot. But if I've gotten negative results with just regular dice, so maybe this will turn around, I don't know. Or I don't use them and I don't have dice. Okay, glitched dice is glitched, so I need to remember. 6 on the clock. To the right, you have maximum of 6. Each level of glitch you will gain will increase your chance of rolling. So a chance of rolling. I don't know how I rolled 2 when I got 1 glitch, but never mind. The game fucks with me apparently. More ways to fuck with the players. I get it. Each time you roll a glitch dice, you clear 1 level of glitch. Okay, the glitch dice. Maybe I started with 3 and then I rolled this. I don't know. The glitch dice has a percent. Okay. The glitch clock tracks your level of glitch and indicates if you have a chance of rolling a glitch die. This is how do I remove glitch? It doesn't say. Okay. It's one that says mechanism. Drive available. Okay, this literally is a far spindle, like a needle. Okay. What did I got? Explore far spindle, find potential crew. Minor, freelancers together. Okay, minor. Both are minor, but I want to do both of them. Did I get any drive points? I know I failed that, but no, I got none. God damn, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck ass. Okay, there's a lot of spindle shit. Let's go one by one, see what we can find. The underhang growing shantytown. Help the residents. Underhang residents couldn't afford to rent further up, so they came here to build their own units. They are always in need of repair. Oh, good, I need to do that. Wandering the underhang. The underhang grew organically. Unit after unit built onto each other by refugees and new residents. This makes it a tough place to explore. The life beneath. Many residents of the far spindle live in the ramshackle underhand. It's not an easy place to learn to navigate. I already lost 1 dice. I might lose more. Oh no, I won't if I don't get stress. So that's gonna be okay. I'm gonna keep my money for now. Do I have anything? I have 6 cycles. The brief respite. Hexport Demise has put a barrier between dark side and the far spindle. Lane can follow, so now you are safe. For 6 sectors, which success, but never mind. I'm gonna give him supplies. Let him run supplies. Wait, I want to check something else. I can make a meal. I don't know what that does, except give me energy, and I can remove stress, which does nothing for now. Okay, next zone, Bliss's Bay. Repairing the rig. The rig is mostly patched up, but Bliss wants a few more cycles to run final tweaks and diagnostics. Okay, this is gonna roll out on its own. Oh wait, I didn't even see what this says. This is Spindle Core, bustling spacer comments. Explore the core. From the transit tunnels to the labyrinthine corridors, all passengers of the Spindle seem to pass through the core. Spindle Core, the core of Spindle is where crews and freelancers mix, travelers rest, resupply, and business gets done. Chat to crews. Dangerous, and I have negative engagement. Yay! Spacer crews are constant presence, or like none. I can't even use it at all. Was that? I think that is. If you want tips on crew and contacts, you might ask, why did I pick Mechanist? This is such not a good idea. This is what? This is Pinnacle Docks, massive freight intercourse. I don't know what that... What is this? This looks like a tugboat, like just a boat. Weird design on top of it. I don't know if those are lines or just a design. I think it's actually... roam the docks. Looking around the Pinnacle Docks without getting in someone's way is hard. It takes fortitude to explore. Jesus, I need 6s for everything. Study the manifests. With so much freight flying around, it seems safer to cozy up with the terminal and study the manifest to learn this place. Pinnacle Explorer. The Pinnacle Docks are vast and filled with freight haulers and stevedores. This is not an easy place to wander. I have nothing to buy or sell anything. I'm so fucked. A rig undergoing repairs. The rig has been severely damaged. You cannot travel until the repairs. Okay, fine. I need to go to Underdog and start fixing things. Maybe not get stressed. You do maintenance on a public water main, and as you do, you pick up a few tips on those that gather to give advice. Can't use pushing, so I can just try and risk this. With a 3. Okay, neutral out. New location discovered. Cool, thank you. Member's Kitchen. I wish it says Members Refugee Community. I wish it said something on the side about the name and what it is. Like, say it like here in the which location I'm in. Earn a meal. Like, I can't even, like... What does it say if we put this? Yeah, 20% positive and 80 negative. But it's like positive, it's not neutral, it's positive or negative. Members Kitchen serves those that can't work in underhand, but able-bodied visitors like you have to work a kitchen shift to get to eat. I don't have dice. I literally have no dice to do that. I need to go... The glitch dice is risky. Very risky. I can do something that's safe. Maybe risk it there. I don't know what negatives can do. Okay, I got plus negative outcome, I got plus energy. So that's okay. At least I can get some kind of energy and I can risk it because this is a safe action. Okay, negative outcome, I get energy. That's good. That's good. I can still use the shitty dice. I have 4. I can still use the shitty dice. And I think I lose 1 energy per cycle, maybe. I'm gonna use so much. I'm gonna waste so many seconds. And I glitched out. But at least it's not too bad. And let's see, I have a 6. I can't do that. I can do the risky here. Or I can do neutral risky here. Right? That's basically it. I can just do riskies. I need to get some contacts and freelancers, so I'm gonna do this here. Explore the core. You start to understand the radial nature of the core and the territories of different crews within it. Gaia's Gyre, Kelp-centric bar. Order of Rack. Rack is a seaweed-based liquor with a powerful saline taste. Gaia's Gyre has a reputation for serving neat and strong. Getting racked. The freelancers of the Spindle seem cagey, but spend enough time with the local bar and they'll warm up to you. By kelp cakes. Huge cylinder kelp tank sits at the center of Gaia's gyre, the source of key ingredient for the campaign's food. Okay, I have money to burn, so getting whacked. Okay, I'm gonna get whacked a few times. Still don't wanna rush any of these. We know I might have to. Okay, I'm gonna risky this. Life and birth energy. New location discovered. Okay, let's see what that does. Spindle's Edge. Improvised residential block. Ceiling shift. Most of our spindle workers don't like going out to seal up new units, so they leave that tiring and dangerous work for outsiders, which I don't have endure, which is great. So I'm gonna try and fix more. Best case scenario, I complete this one now. Nope. Okay. Let's see if I get some food. Positive is still a chance. Impressing Mamba. Okay, good. Get a positive outcome with the glitch dice. Cool, I got an achievement. What is the name of the achievement? Whatever happens, happens, yeah. At least they have a safe option where I can chuck those. Just in case. So, is he gathering supplies? No, he's not. Or at least he didn't right now. And cycle. I'm not stressing, that is good. I'm not losing dice, and I'm not glitching. Now, the rig, your refuge in the belt. You awake to the sound of blaring proximity alarms. You quickly unstrap from your bunk and dizzyingly glance around. Lane? Bounty hunters? You kick off and glide to the door. As you do, Bliss pops their head around the corner. Sorry, that did look a little sheepish. In all honesty, it's not my fault. Your wiring is all backward. It takes you a moment to understand what's happening. You steady yourself against the doorframe. Seriously, Bliss? Not cool. Sorry, I'm just a little jumpy. I get it. Bliss looks down. Didn't mean to wake you. It takes you a while to get ready and drift down to the mess to see what's happening. By then, Bliss has turned off the alarms. You find them unspooling wires from a hatch you'd never previously noticed in the mess's ceiling. Sorry again, Sleeper. Their voice comes through the ceiling panels, muffled and dull. You settle at a stool, neatly tucking your legs behind the crossbar. How are you doing? Me? Bliss' muffled voice echoes through the room. I'm working. Pause. Helps keep my mind off things. What things? The Bliss spins deftly, hooking their legs into the open ceiling so that, from your perspective, they are hanging upside down. They give you a look. Do you really want to know? A yawning Seraphim drifts in. He looks between the two of you, amused. What are you both doing up so early? You and Bliss exchange amused looks. What? Seraphim asks. You didn't hear the alarm? He shrugs. Heavy sleeper. He drifts over to the mess's cupboards to hunt for some breakfast. You turn back to Bliss, but they have disappeared back into the ceiling panels. Before long, the mess is filled with the shrill screech of a power tool. Seraphim looks totally unaffected and hooks himself onto a stool, lazily sucking at a ration pouch while he taps away at his slate. The screech finally stops after a while. You kick off from your stool and head out. Bliss rushes after you, stopping you in the passageway before you can leave. I have something I want to show you. Ooh. Is it your toupee? I don't know. Bliss leads you off the main corridor into a corner of the ship you don't remember visiting before. You come into the room with low sloped ceilings, a single round window illuminating some neat tool storage, and a workbench set in the wall. Look, Bliss begins. I'm no specialist, but I'm a quick learner and good at repairs. They smile. And I think you have need of me. They glance at you, at a tear. They glance at you at a tear in the thick vinyl skin of your arm. They glance at you Yeah, he's not specialist, he means that. I think you can lead him. Yeah, they glance at you at a tear in the thick vinyl skin of your arm. Can I take a look? Okay. They smile and lead you towards the workbench. They turn your arm, looking at the tear from all angles. They reach over to the workbench and take a small sealant gun from the rack. You look at the setup. It's basic, but it looks clean and well organized. Is this like the cockpit, this tiny little thing, and the rest of this is a huge ship actually, where I can have like 20 crew or something, and it's just us two idiots in it? They gently close the tear with sealant, pressing the edges together so it closes up neatly. After they are done, they release your arm and you can barely see the scar. Bliss admires the work. See? They smile. I know it's more serious than a tear, Bliss folds their arms, but I can handle it. You need repairs, bring me some components to work with, best quality you can find. The better components, the easier they'll integrate with your system. Bliss leans on the workbench. I'll do my best to keep you running. Why help me? You're a guest in my bay, and I can't have my guests' bodies collapsing now, can I? Plus, I think it benefits me if you think of me as indispensable this month. You've met a sleeper! You've met me in the previous game. Why are you like this? You know you can trust, not me, but sleepers. Or just tell them you've met a sleeper. Come on. You should get back to fixing the ship. They leave you in the workshop among the simple tools, considering the particular qualities of your new friend. New drive available. Tutorial. Dice repair is now available. Visit the rig shop above. Why didn't you repair one of my dice for free? Please. Why didn't you repair? Please. Okay, minor, make repairs, minor. Components, okay. Let's see how that works. So, you can repair your dice at the rig workshop. You can only repair dice which are fully broken. Repairs require either scrap components or rare components. The better components you use, the less glitches you will suffer. You cannot repair dice during a contract. Okay, so I can do it while I'm out, but when I come back I can do it. Improvised dice repair. If you are desperate, police can make repairs with inferior components, but this will cause many glitches within your frame. Great! Fun! Yay! More glitches! Dice repair. Bliss will do their best to repair your damage. As long as they have the components, there will be minor glitches. I have raw scrap. I literally have nothing. I have just scrap. I need... god damn it. I need stuff. That's why this is a quest. I need to figure out how to get that. I need to explore this area. All of these areas. Let me... this is risky. Yeah, let me poke at this. I'll poke at the other ones. Study manifests. I'm not gonna complete any of this. It all makes sense. Arrivals, departures, the flow of freight. You can identify the key dogs just from their data. Far spindle. As you glide through the pinnacle docks, you hear shouting echoing down a corridor. You tentatively change direction, your eyes fixed ahead as the passage widens out into a large bay. Others rush past you, heading towards the commotion. Your eyes are drawn to the bay's vast viewing window, which is currently being spattered with glittering shards of ice. In front of it, a dock worker is shouting to anyone who will listen. Spacers, workers of the Far Spindle, we need your urgent assistance. The water carriers... Oh, is this it? Oh, it looks broken. Oh yeah, it does look broken. The water carrier Springtide has suffered heavy damage in its transit from Wellspring. He takes a breath. All able hands, we need your help. Secure the cargo. Without this water, Far Spindle will struggle to support you. He looks desperately at the crowd. Please, any who are able to help, please make yourself known. Behind him, a corona of ice ejects from one of the tanks, drawing a pale halo around the ship. Yeah, this broke. Was this broke? I don't remember seeing this broke. A handful of experienced looking spacers push through the crowd towards the front, and dock workers start directing them to the nearby bridges. You watch the scene unfold, hesitant in the face of making someone else's problem your own. You try, available. You shit to do. I don't think I noticed this being broken when I checked it first. Or I just didn't think this was ice. I thought it was like Yeah, I think this was broken energy. The springtide. Ooh, crippled water freighter. Now I need to waste dice on this because this has a time limit. Repair the leaks. The springtide crew and spindle dock workers are desperately appealing for any qualified bodies to help them plug the ship's leaks. Reroute the flow. A tech team from the dock authority are working to reroute the flow of springtide's water, saving as much as possible from leaking onto space. Damaged in transit. The springtide now needs desperate action to save it and its cargo before it's too late. Springtide's precious cargo of water is being lost cycle by cycle. Without it, the far spindle could be in trouble. I have 6 cycles to fix 8 of this. And if I chuck this in, it's 25, 25, 25. At least cycle a clock, so you can still risk it. Saving springtide, okay. Neutral outcome. I wanna help them. Okay, neutral outcome, that's still good. I can't do anything here. I have shit skills. Why can't I just engineer shit? I can help them. It's risky, and I will complete it if I succeed. So let's try. Energy, but I completed it. Energy output is okay. I can repair it. I can get it back definitely. New location discovered. Scrapper ship. Traveling scrapper dealers. Skill required engineer. Okay, scrap shift. The scrappers know their business, but they often have sorting and processing for those who can spot corroded trash for valuable scrap. Buy scrap component. The scrap components are bundled up in nets, most of them corroded beyond use, but with careful eye some good ones can be picked. Process raw scrap. The scrappers will process your scrap in bulk, pay you for the offcuts, and return the process plates. It's not a bad deal. Yes, it's not a bad deal. Let me get some. I need scrap. So, process scrap. Oh. Okay, processed scrap. But I don't need processed scrap. I need scrap components, so I still need to buy this with a lot of money. Yes, I need scrap components. I don't know what to do with processed scrap. Ready for the exchange. I don't have the connection to the exchange. I don't have any dice, but I still want to fix myself. I want to get that 1 dice back. It's gonna be very useful. Okay, let's risk. Oh no, I need 2. I need 2. God damn it! I'm gonna spend so much money, and I haven't gotten any money back. I don't have any ways to get. Well, I have ways to get money, but I wish I could gotten with things that I've already done. Wait. Let's go here. Let's repair the dice. Start action. Let's see how much I glitch. 6 glitches. $900 complete. 1 upgrade point. 6 glitches. The fuck. I have 1 point. I need 4 to get anything useful here. 6 glitches! 6! I'm gonna glitch out completely next cycle. God damn it! 3 glitches. Great. You jerk suddenly awake. A fragment is lodged in your mind. A shard of sound, signal, tone. It resonates like tinnitus, obviously internal, inescapable. You look down and see your hands blurred, your fingers dancing as if they were typing. Settle them. Your fingers flap like caught birds they control. It takes all of your focus to settle them. You force yourself back into them, a sensation like squeezing on a tight pair of gloves. You flex your hands a little to feel them, test them. What was that? You take a deep... Well, as a previous sleeper we could have hacked. This is like somebody hacking my ass, so that's gonna be fun. You take a deep breath to calm yourself, but as you do, you are reminded that you don't need to breathe. It's a claustrophobic sensation that you cannot shake. You get up, push off the wall, pull on your clothes. My clothes? Anything to escape the dreams that hover there at the back of your mind. Seraphin drifts in casually, heading to his bunk to grab something. You can't shake the strange sensation that he has just drifted into your mind. He shoots you a glance. I said, "Are you okay?" Gives you a concerned look. "You look terrible." "No, not really." You mumble a response. I mumble a lot! You need to look to me, Sleeper. Seraphim gives you a look. Says, I know something happened back when we were leaving Hexport. What do you mean? I saw it, Sleeper. Saw something change in your eyes. Pauses, looking for the right way to explain. They were cold, fixed. I've never seen that before. He looks away. Back when we first met, I knew at once you were human. I knew because of your eyes. I'd never met a sleeper before, but I knew immediately that you were no machine. It was obvious. But then, on the rig, he shivers, I couldn't see that anymore. But I am a machine. I don't know what happened. What did it feel like? He gives you a curious look. Try to identify it. Let's see. Neutral outcome. Check passed. At least it passed. Fuck's sakes. You close your eyes and recall the moment. You remember Lane's voice, the rig hot and close, the numbness. And then you see it, glittering in the non-space of your mind, thin and bright like spider silk, a thread. Sleeper? Seraphim's voice interrupts your thoughts. You open your eyes to his irritated face. Are you even listening? We need to get you checked up. We need to know what's happening. Seraphim gives you a stubborn stare. This isn't just about you. But where? I've been asking around. Seraphim's face is set with determination. There is another station near this one. Floats up. Oh, it's not the eye? It's a mess, an accumulation of wrecks and docked ships, but it also houses some of the best artificers in the wash. We should go there as soon as the rig is ready. I'll think about it. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for me. Seraphim shakes his head. Please. Look, he pauses. I know I don't know what it is like to be a sleeper. I understand there are things you can't tell me. I can't show me. But I do know how fear can keep you from doing what you need to do. Like going to the dentist to get my tooth fixed? Yes, I know that. I know I'm not going to nag you about it, he sighs, but it needs to be done. He passes by you as he leaves the bunks, squeezing your shoulder as he does, leaving you to your thoughts. You finish getting dressed, feeling your body its strangeness, even though you wish you didn't. At the very least, you think you need to find someone who can stop your falling apart. Maybe flotsam is not such a bad idea. You push the thought to the back of your mind. There is a cycle ahead, and the rig isn't ready. When it is, then you'll see. Like all of these interruptions, like while the rig is still like being worked on. You drive available. Jesus, there's a lot. Major. Okay, so this is major. Everything else is minor. Okay, I have 3 glitches. That's gonna be a fun day today. And need to help these guys, which is again a fun day today. Let's try and fix this. Okay, positive. That's good. I really want to help. I really want to help. Like, really want to help. And I can get the other ones to work here and get some... I either help him out with great help, or I get some energy. Wow! I get all the energy back. The thing is, I don't need to use... I can't use the glitch dice or anything else, so I might as well just use it on this. Let me get wasted again. Oh, I forgot what it gives me. It gave me energy as well. No, that's not enough. Let's waste the dice and maybe complete this. Jesus, 20%. Okay. At least I'm gonna glitch maybe once more. Okay, that's okay. Wasted dice, did all that. Let's take a break. I mean, he still can't get supplies or anything. Can you scavenge fuel then? Maybe scavenge anything. That's it. Another trigger probably now. Yep, this. As you drift lazily down the ship's mass, you hear raised voices. You steal yourself for a moment at the entrance, then slip inside. Seraphim sits, hooked onto his usual stool, his slate glowing beside him. He is shaking his head as you enter. Bliss, meanwhile, is floating freely and gesticulating sharply as they explain something important. I don't see why not, Bliss chops at the air. It's not like you have an alternative. We can get the cryo, it'll take time, but we can get it. That was the deal. Seraphim speaks calmly, trying to placate Bliss. Sleeper! Bliss spots you entering, and they turn to Seraphim. Let's see what Sleeper thinks about it. About what? They both fall silent for a moment. Seraphim sighs. The rig's ready, Sleeper. Bliss gestures around the mass. I've fixed it. Hell, I've improved it. She's purring thanks to me. Now, wouldn't you say, having done such an incredible job, I deserve to be paid properly for my work? A calculated look crosses their face. A refit and retune like this would typically cost my clients hundreds of cryo, even if I was feeling charitable. Seraphim sighs loudly. He knows where this is going. Yeah. See, I could make you pay, and maybe you could even scrape the cryo up, but not without taking a contract and taking the ship off station, leaving me in the lurch. We wouldn't do that, Seraphim starts, but Bliss holds up a hand to shush him. So, I have a proposition. One that clears the debt completely. They pause. I will turn around the open sign on this little bay of mine and join up with you. You keep me in work, give me my split, and give me transit to wherever you're headed. I'll even keep this rig of yours working for free. They shrug. What could be better than that? Us paying and being on our way with no hangers on. Seraphim folds his arms and looks at you. I don't know how many people I can bring aboard and have aboard. Tell them, Sleeper. I'm sorry, Bliss. We can pay eventually. Actually, we could use their help. I'm bringing Bliss. That's a character from the first game. I'm bringing Bliss along. The problem is I don't know what his skills are. If I could see his skills before I make a choice, then I can compare and be like, yes, I need whatever engagement and other stuff and interaction and whatever. That's what I think, because I need to complete the crew with the stuff that I need, with the stuff that I can't do, so I can use their dice instead of my dice when stuff happens. Bliss grins at Seraphim. See? Sleeper gets it. You can use my help. I am an excellent engineer, a tidy shipmate, and half-decent chef. I should have picked the operative for this playthrough. I should have picked the operative, not the mechanist. I'm doubling down on skills because I'm the mechanist as well as he is. I knew he was a mechanist, so I'm kind of fucked. Yay! I'm done with Farspindle. I'm done taking not enough jobs for not enough cryo on a station where I know nobody. They pause satisfied. You're welcome. Seraphim holds up his hand. Look, we appreciate it, but we are on the run, Bliss. Trust me, you are better off here. He gives them a serious look. Even telling you this could put you in danger. Bliss pauses, then they start laughing. On the run? They shake their heads, smiling. You expect me to be scared off by that goofy shit? So we have no choice. It's true. Bliss just shrugs. This system is at war. The belt is spiraling into chaos. Everyone's got something. I know you were at Hexport. Seraphim looks at them open-mouthed, searching for a retort. What happened there? Who's to say? It won't happen here. I'm not sitting around watching this all play out any longer. They take a deep breath. Something has to give. Something has to give. Me. Oh. Hold on. Bliss turns to Seraphim. Look, you've done your due diligence or whatever. You are on the run. I've been warned. I accept the risks. That is it. At the end of the day, your ship is clamped into my bay. So unless you know my encryption protocols, there is not much left to discuss. I got you by the balls. All of yours, even mechanical ones. Seraphim shakes his head, a small smile crossing his face. They've got us there. He looks at you and then at Bliss. Looks like we've gained a crewmate. He unhooks from his stool. But I'm moving to the engine room. But I'm moving to the engine room, and he drifts off towards the bunks to gather his things. Why? He should be in the engine room. You and Bliss exchange a nervous look. Sleeper? Welcome aboard. Bliss smiles and gives you a half-hearted mock salute. You leave Bliss in the galley and head for the cockpit. The rig is ready to fly again. But the question is, where to take her next? New ship crew available. Okay. Yeah. You have unlocked the belt map. Go to the map and press belt button to travel to hubs and discover the parts of the Starward belt. Is this not gonna be my base? Can you just like switch to other bases and like hop? Well, probably not. They have no blobs or jobs or anything. Oh, no, there's the belt. There is the belt. Flotsam? Okay, that's 4. Ramshackle Flotilla. Holmes Rock. Remote asteroid colony. Debris field. Has nav required. Okay. Remote asteroid colony. Helion Gate. Derelict Solheim checkpoint. Interesting. Dark side. Irradiated zone. Impassable hazard. Can I move the map? Give me the map. I want to see the map. I can only move it with scrolling, which sucks. Green belt. Seeded asteroid. Okay. Scatter yards. Clustered shipyards. I wish I have like just open to do whatever the fuck I want forever, how long I want. Because this is cool. This is I can do. Spend who knows how many times. The hollow. Debris fields. I want to. Sunward gap. Pocket, the shoals. I want to go everywhere. I want to do everything everywhere. Like level the fuck up. The wash, the scatter. What's this? Wellspring. Vast water extraction facility. Oh, that's where they came from. They came from. That's ice. They flew through the asteroids. That's why they got hurt, got damaged. Anyway, I want to clear out this place before I continue, basically. So I have 2 glitch dice. I have 1 good one. And I have a bunch of shit I need to do. Yeah, the shift might be good there. Pressing member, yeah, we're trying to do that. So I want to help these guys first. Like this is my top priority. To try and fix their thing. Okay, good. And 1 more. Yes! Minor drive complete. An upgrade point. You watch from the docking bay's viewing window as the crumpled vast hull of the Springtide is finally welded shut by a score of bright torches flickering against its side. Malik, ooh, new character. Interesting design. Experienced water hauler captain. That's why I make connections to the wellspring and in other places, then I probably go there and talk to them and get to know them. Everywhere I look, I see a crisis. The voice comes from beside you, and you turn to see a man floating there, watching the repair work. You don't recognize him. I saw you out there, helping the crew. He turns to you with a serious look. The far spindle needs that water. The far spindle needs that water. You aren't wrong. He pauses, watching you carefully. I haven't seen you on the spindle before. What, if I may ask, is your business here? I'm escaping someone. He arches an eyebrow. I'm going to take that as a poor attempt at humor. Springtide is my ship. His face remains impassive. At least, I am her captain. I do not own her. The Lotic Syndicate, my employer, was the one to put her into service. Why didn't you say earlier? He arches his eyebrow again. I prefer to meet people as Malik first, and as captain second. You have my thanks for assisting with the repairs. We were caught by some autonomous Conway munitions. He looks out at his ship. The Wellspring run is getting more dangerous every cycle. And after Hexport, he pauses, I do not expect things to improve. You both quiet for a moment, the loss of the station still inspiring silence in anyone who mentions it. Tell me, Malik meets your eye, As a sleeper, do you feel you have advantages over others, or does your particular condition provide only weakness? Advantages, of course. There are many downsides. I'm not answering that. There are many downsides. He nods. Of course, but you are stronger, hardier, more capable than most humans. He gestures towards the springtide. Your work on my ship only evidences your abilities. You far outperformed even my own crew. He looks at you, angling his head in defense. In conditions that are usually deadly. Sadly, despite even your good work, our losses have been great, and the administration at the Far Spindle are not happy. We are to be impounded here until the Lotic Syndicate fulfills the agreed water freight. He frowns at the crumpled looking ship. This war continues to pressure the belt. What will you do? This is where you are needed, Sleeper. Malik folds his arms. My crew tells me you have a ship. You have workers. This is what I need. As we fled from the convoy attack, our navigator registered something of great interest. A water-rich asteroid. One I believe is previously unknown to the syndicates. He comes a little closer. For now, I have sworn him to secrecy, as I must you. But if this asteroid could be surveyed, its value confirmed, it would more than make up for the shortfall of the springtide. He pauses thoughtfully. So tell them where it is. Huh? We'll let him continue. I want you to survey the asteroid for me. It is a simple enough job, but its location so close to the edge of the wash is problematic. However, you have shown yourself to be very competent. If you are careful, there is no reason you could have problems with Conway, or any other hostile party for that matter. Hostile party? Malik shrugs. The Wash is where the orbits of the inner system and Starward belt conspire to bring vessels, objects, and all kinds of wanderers together. It's a territory of opportunists. I will of course reimburse you with a portion of the fee for the Far Spindle administration are withholding from me. 250 cryo is my offer. How will your employer feel about that? The Lotic Syndicate only cares that its water is delivered and its fee is paid. I am free to make sure this happens in a timely and efficient manner, as I see fit. Malik passes you a thumbnail drive. Here are details on the tests I need you to run for the survey. A simple core of ice from deep within the asteroid should give you enough material to work with. You notice a member of the Springtide's crew waiting quietly at a distance, and Malik nods to them discreetly. This is a delicate matter, Sleeper. Survey the rock, and on your return broadcast the results to my personal terminal. The frequency is on that data. He pauses, meeting your eye. The results go to me, only to me. Then once the matter is resolved, you will be paid. He wants to exploit that as well. I'm needed. He nods to the crew member, but I expect you to have all you need. He pauses. I have enjoyed watching you work, Sleeper. Impress me again. And with that he bows a little and drifts away to meet his crew member. After watching him go, you turn back to the Springtide, still impressive despite being scarred with curls of ice and shiny with fresh welts. You imagine any captain of a ship like that has been through a lot to get to where they are. That makes them a valuable ally or a dangerous adversary. Depending on where you are, you hope with Malik you can find your way to being the fourth. Contact on map. Okay, I don't have a time limit on this, so I can spend some time knowing this place and then going on to the quest. So survey asteroid, Malik and the Springtide being held for Far Spindle, blah blah blah, asteroid key. Okay, it's just 3 fuel, which is okay, I can do that. But yeah, this ice asteroid. Yeah, I hope I have the time, because I don't know what will happen when this clocks out. I'm concerned. I'm very much concerned. At least I completed that. I have 2 points I can use on this, or I can wait and use on this because I need some of these. This or this, this. Jesus. Okay. So I need to complete the pinnacle. I haven't done that at all. I have 2 glitch dice, but I have completed the introduction to this place. Okay, that's 2 done, and I think this is also 2 done. Yeah, this is risky, doing nothing. This is intuition. I'm gonna try and unlock this, and then I'm gonna use the glitch dice on the other one. Spin the cruise, okay. Oh yeah, I need to go drinking as well. Maybe I'll just do that twice and unlock it right now. Getting whacked. The Far Spindle is an exhausting place to find freelancers. There is no shortage of spacers here. The corridors and bays throng with crew inbound and outbound, on or between contracts, trading stories, contacts, and materials. But whatever language, appearance, or code identifies someone as worth signing on with you don't seem to have it. Perhaps it is because you are a new face or noticeably unsure. Or perhaps it is just because you are a sleeper. You push the thought to the back of your mind and instead focus on what is in front of you, the vast cylindrical tank at the center of the Gaia's gyre. The first time you entered the bar, you floated open-mouthed, much like all the new arrivals do, at the sight of the huge kelp stack, the biggest you have ever seen. Even now, your eyes fixed on the fronds of seaweed that weave in the circulating water beyond the curve of dirty glass. Find it impressive. You take a sip of the harsh sea lion scented wrack from its magnetic vessel secured to the bar. As you suck on the straw, your eyes follow the shifting fronds. You hear someone clearing their throat beside you at the bar. Ju Chin. If he's the brother... Ambitious freelancer. Let's see who he is. Hypnotic. No, he should be calm, but I don't have a voice. There's too many characters. I can't do that many voices. Sorry. Hypnotic isn't it? The voice is low and rumbling. This is low and rumbling. Hypnotic, isn't it? And comes from the large figure on the stool next to you. Fluorescent lights behind the bar glinting his eyes, shining up to his wide, rough face. You've heard talk. I've heard talk. You're hiring? The figure turns to face you. You don't recognize him, but in the shifting light of the Gaia's gyre, that isn't surprising. And you are? Ju Jin, currently freelance. He turns on his stool and leans back a lot. The effect is clearly meant to impress on you his size, and you have to admit it works. Served on a wall slate of crews out of the spindle, cutters, mercs, extractors. He smiles and places a broad hand on his chest. Broad skill set, good work ethic, sense of humor, the full package. Humble too. He chuckles with his tongue smiling. I like you already. We're going to get on. I'll run anything out of the Far Spindle. I'm tough and quiet, and you won't need to worry about me. He folds his arms across his chest. What kind of work are we talking about? Yeah, this is also said. Depending on you, which crew you pick, it's gonna affect the story, which is interesting point. Before you can answer, a voice echoes out from behind you. Jurgen! You look over your shoulder for the source of the shout. Busy as ever, I see. Vesna. Cold and hardened captain. She looks really hardened. Like it's... What's with the eyes? Vesna. I don't think there is a character with that name. In the first game, we find... Sure. It would be weird enough for me to... No! Wait. Ah, no, this is naming the character in the second game, so... The fandom has second game characters in the first game. Okay. At least I'll recognize some of them. Anyway. A group of 3 spacers drift up behind you, one of them placing a heavy hand on your shoulder. She is fitted with metal optical implants, and you cannot see her eyes. The caustic light from the tank plays across her face. Too busy to keep in touch, she sighs. I really don't like it when I have to come and find you. Vesna! Eugene nods politely at her, not betraying any strong reaction. Do I look like I'm socializing? He shakes his head. This is a meeting. Oh, a meeting! Vesna squeezes your shoulder. Is that what this is? Yes, Vesna. We are talking about your delivery, in fact. Eugene smiles widely. My friend here is being very helpful. He shoots you a knowing glance. That's right. I'm getting myself into more trouble, yay. Vesna turns to you with a raised eyebrow, but before she can speak, Eugene cuts in. This sleeper has a unique ability to extract data. Eugene smiles at Vesna. Exactly the kind of data you have been asking for. Oh boy, he's really throwing the under bluff. I'm gonna be in so much trouble in the next episode. So, if we can just get back to it, Eugene gestures towards you, then I can deliver what you need. You know, Eugene, I'm pretty tired of this whole act. She gestures dismissively at him. But in the end, it doesn't matter. She drops her hand from the shoulder to her belt. Your eyes follow it down, and you see a dark boxy shape there. A weapon. You either deliver by the deadline or you don't. And when you don't, she smiles slightly, I'll be happy to take you through the consequences. Until then, she shoots you a final glance. Chat to whoever the hell you want. Vesna and the 2 spacers flanking her glide out of the bar, and Eugene watches them go with little emotion. So, Eugene's smile returns, you were about to hire me. What was that? Oh, Vesna? She shrugs. She's just trying to rush me, that is all. I won't be working with her again. He pauses, choosing his words carefully. Of course, I can't talk about the particulars, you understand. Vesna just wants to scare you off. She likes to cause me trouble. Eugene looks away, out of the door of the bar. Let's not let her. He pauses in silence for a moment, still looking away. You try to get a read on him, but his face is blank. Only his glistening eyes hint at some rapid internal activity. He turns back to you and meets your eye. A sudden shift in his manner, obviously. If you need crew, you need to work. If you need to work, you need cryo. Is that right? He doesn't stop for your answer. Well, I can offer both. Hard work and good contract with a good payout. You take me with you on this job of mine and we split the take. He looks down thinking. Hell, if you do, I'll consider signing on long term. He smiles. Think of that. No more recruiting. What's the job? Salvage. He leans in. I know of a wreck, untouched by the local crews, which recently turned up in the wash. It's just a little sunward from here, but it's disabled. The transporter makes it invisible to anyone who doesn't know it's there. Had to squeeze the location out of a contact, but I'll share it with you for a straight split. Take me and your crew and we'll claim it all. It's going to be a good payout, he winks. A really good one. What's the catch? Eugene frowns. No catch. He leans back and looks around the bar. Happy to take the offer elsewhere. I just felt like you were the right captain for this one. I'll be ready to go whenever you like. Eugene pauses. As a show of good faith, I'll also fly out with you on any job from the far spindle. But I'm not leaving the station with you yet. Not until we get my job done first. After that, we can talk flying together. No need to rush into it. He shakes your hand firmly with his palm rough and pitted, then turns back to his drink. You slip out of the bar, looking to see if Vesna is nearby. You don't spot her among the passing crews, but you can't help but imagine eyes on you in the bar. You shake it off, having become familiar with the feeling of being observed. What matters is you have found yourself a crew member and a contact. Whether either will come good, however, remains to be seen. New location, new contract, new drive, minor drive. upgrade points, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm in a problem. So I have this, I have this, I have 2 jobs. This is timing. I'm guessing, my guess, they're not gonna let me just, you know, hang around here for forever or like do grind, because not the game has timers until you finish the game, and then you can do whatever you like. So I don't know if I can do that here, like just blow through the main plot and then do whatever I want. The point is, I'm guessing when this first timer clocks out, is this minor or major? Okay, major. I need to go to float somewhere. So I'm guessing the point is when this runs out, I'm gonna be like, oh, they caught up to me, they know I'm here, I need to move locations, and maybe this job can still be like here even if I go to another location, come back. The problem is with this game, I don't have save slots, so I can't test stuff out. I can't just go to another place, test out, and then come back, or like I can't go to one of these jobs, see which actual difficulties I have, and then maybe switch the crew or stuff like that. So there is nothing like that. Maybe death rolls you back a few cycles or a cycle so you can retry it. Maybe, I don't know, but then you can still be in a very difficult position. So it's weird, it's difficult, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. So probably there's gonna be a lot of quests, because just for, let's say I want to complete all of this, that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and then for these it's 36. So there should be like 36 quests, or some major, some minor, because major gave you a thing too, for you to level up everything, to get everything done. So I don't know how this is gonna work, but you know, we're still gonna try. We're still gonna play. This is literally my first playthrough. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this is good or bad or anything. I'm just trying to do something and trying to fix this guy or help that guy. I'm gonna use glitch dice on that, and I still haven't completed this. Like, I still haven't done here to know what I can get here or what I can get here. So there is still a lot of stuff to be done, and I don't know what's gonna happen when this clocks out. But I'm safe. Like, I don't need to worry about losing health. I need to worry about stress and glitches and losing dice. So this is a completely different like balancing act, which is weird and cool and interesting. But I don't know what's gonna happen here. As I said, I can't just cycle in forward to see what's gonna happen. I need to play through this. I need to be very careful of what I'm doing and where I'm going and all that. I'm gonna end the cycle. Hopefully nothing will happen in terms of like just, you know, triggering some more reading. I got 1 glitch dice, that's alright. I don't really need to worry about that. And I can use it on this. I can instantly use it and see what's gonna happen here. If I complete, I'm gonna be... Okay, never mind. I at least regain energy. Then it's saved. So, this is going to be the end of this episode. I'm gonna continue next time and see what will happen after this clock runs out. Like, it doesn't even have much of a brief respite. Yeah, I think they're gonna detect me, and then it's gonna be like, oh, you have this many cycles to get the fuck out. And at that point I'll probably start doing some other side jobs. Or how many crew I have? I have Seraphine and Bliss and that other guy. Did we get fuel? I think we got fuel. Okay, we got the fuel. That's actually good. I don't need to spend money on that. And I have a decent amount of money for now. It was good that I did that job, that additional job. This is a good start. With this spend much money, this is a good start. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Do like, subscribe, comment, dance. There is Patreon for support. You can check out this madness live whenever I do it on Twitch. So twitch/bypenandpaper, or you can check my episodes on YouTube at bypenandpaper for like Let's Plays, demos, for Star Wars, and whatever else I do. Till next time, as always, do remember, it's the stories that we play. See ya.